what's wrong with that? They're preventing you from getting the opportunity that should be provided to you by your nation.
Them getting
That's what's wrong with that.
They're also getting opportunity.
Because a country
yeah,
should
it's not.
treat
It's guess what? We're not their government. It's not our responsibility to take care of them. It's not our responsibility to employ them. It's not our responsibility to make sure that they have a fruitful life.
As a Christian,
it's our government's responsibility to make sure that the citizens of our nation get that.
Correct me if I'm wrong. As a Christian, does God not say
if color people left the U.S., y'all entertainment would be cheeks. Yeah, but
that's a terrible point.
That's not correct.
That's correct. That's horrible.
That's a terrible point.
All right, Danny, could I ask you this? Does God say,
listen, you think that I believe
my doctor's not Indian. My doctor's a white male, and he's not Jewish either.
Wait, let me speak. Pandora, I do not agree with everything that he says from his mouth. There are some things that I just don't agree with, but some things I do agree on. Just because I'm not fully on his side or fully like on your side does not mean that I'm just glazing, bro.
I love cats. I'm Celtic. I'm Celtic. Yeah, no, I mean we're never. That's normal. But what is a sign of a good society is the fact that me and what's his name, Danny, like we're having this conversation and he's understanding. Like if this isn't coming from a place of hate. I don't hate other races. I just want to be amongst my own people. Like I don't see why there's such a problem with that. I mean, like the fact that me and him are able to the fact that I was getting called racist for it earlier.
Why don't you go do it?
Why don't I do it? Trust me, as soon as I'm done with this job, I'm moving to Vermont, New Hampshire, or Maine.
Oh,
okay,
that's where my people are at.
Okay, but if you see a black person,
no, it's not going to disgust me because guess what? If I see a black person up there, I bet you 100% they probably integrated.
What's wrong with that?
Also, Maine
nothing's
is
wrong
like
with them integrating.
You didn't even see there was something wrong. They're cherry picking now, bro.
There's nothing wrong with them integrating. You're just you in your mind are so opposed to my beliefs that it will not allow you to try to let anything in or even try to understand what I'm saying. I will listen to anyone's beliefs here. I will counter argument. I will propose a counter argument, and if we disagree, we disagree. Great, but at least I know your viewpoint. I understand where you're coming from. So if I meet someone similar, I kind of get an idea of where they're coming from, and I have a better understanding of the climate in our society. That's the whole point of having discourse. So if you silence someone or just don't like their viewpoints, the natives should come take it back.
Wait, the natives can't have anything right now. We took their land.
Pandora.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say we have tried to live with our own people. We made big cities like Boston or New York City, which at one time were 98.3% white. But, over time, other people joined us and, we couldn't have our own neighborhoods.
Yeah. On top of that.
How am I?
Yeah, you guys are not real, bro. It's all right.
Okay, bro. I mean, you're going to continue to think this, and there's at least 4 people in here who agree with me on a low level. I mean, and there's like 1 or 2 people that think like you. So what does that say about how many people think like you and how many people think like me? And if you keep thinking we're rage baiting and you don't actually try to understand us or try to change our minds or try to open our minds, then guess what? Eventually there's going to be people like us who have the voting power in this country, people like us who are running for office and winning, and your people won't have a voice.
Wait, what do you mean people?
So instead of just trying to
Mason,
people who disagree, people who are fundamentally against what I'm saying.
But why does race even matter? Are you talking about race? Or are you talking about the culture? Culture or race?
No, I'm talking about the idea of what I'm saying. But I want to address what Mason said. Hey, Mason, so Black Wall Street, I am familiar with that. But let's talk about a more recent thing. In Georgia, I believe it was, in 2019, there was a black community that bought land, and they were getting praised on the internet. Now, that land, it never went anywhere. They never developed it. And they got media praise for it, and they actually ruined the land and devalued the land. Now there's a whites-only community in Arkansas. The media is hating on them. They're calling them Nazi. Like they're saying all this, right? But guess what? They're actually improving the land, and they have a functional society with infrastructure. So why is it so wrong for black people to have their own space, but white people can't? Because you were saying earlier the natives want back. Okay.
That's the wrong person.
Also, I just want to say I've been to very homogeneous countries in Europe, and I can see the big difference between multiculturalism and homogeneous. I can't even say it. It's like people when they
that are the
when
same.
they share a lot of
that are the same.
similarities, you could like see that people are happy. They try to help each other, and statistics prove that social trust is higher, which means more economic growth. People are more charitable, and people vote based on helping their own communities. Unlike more
Yes.
diverse countries like America, for example, where let's say one race complains that this race has it better, and they vote against them.
We don't need diversity, nonchalant redhead. We don't. I don't want other nations' doctors. I don't want other nations' engineers. Employ Americans. Make social programs that fund pathways for these people to fill the jobs that are needed in the nation. I want our borders closed right now at a bare minimum. Like the people that are here, sure, whatever, stay.
I agree. We should kick all of the illegals out.
Okay,
just because something's legal.
No,
just because
all the
illegal as well.
Hmm?
I was gonna say just because something is legal doesn't make it right. Legal immigrants, so they're legal, doesn't mean it's right that they're here in this country too.
So wait, I love cats. If because you just said you're Celtic, leave the country, bro. So if we were to off all natives, and then I'm like, all right, we're claiming it, white America, is that okay? Because the indigenous population's gone. I mean, if you want land, you're gonna fight for it. So should all the countries that were born in Africa go back to the original maps that were drawn? Or no? Doesn't matter who was there first. It matters who had the might to take the nation. It matters who had the right. Okay, so don't move into white neighborhoods. Don't move into any white neighborhoods because they were in those neighborhoods first. Relative
what makes
to you,
it a white
right?
neighborhood? What makes it a white neighborhood?
You can move.
When white people are the majority.
Yeah, I don't get why that's a question.
So if a certain race is the majority,
yeah, well, border should be a wall. You should be off if you try to cross the border legally.
If the majority of the neighborhood, then it's a white neighborhood. What are you talking about?
Pandora, I feel like the fact you think this rage bait just goes to show how uninformed of others' views
I don't think
you
it's
are.
rage bait anymore.
Because there's so many people that there's okay, and I love that, man. I really appreciate that. I think that's the best thing we can do as a society is just try to understand each other.
Because like it's your life, it's not my life. So like you
yeah, right. And we're gonna live in our own ways. We have our different views, whatever. That's fine.
Mason,
I don't
what are you
mind.
talking about?
I don't want to, but I don't mind living in a black community. I live in one right now.
Because like it's because like what's it called is life. So like you can't be peaceful like I don't know how to explain it, but like you can't. What's the word?
He isn't, Ren. He's actually been quiet and just trying to have people openly discuss their views without silencing people, Ren. Okay, that's fine. You can change it right now. You can change it anything you want.
If you guys
wow. Look what. So, and this is another problem with the black community and many issues. A black person just called you a slur because you disagree with them. That's the problem with the black community.
I don't care that.
Look at what she said in chat. I love cats.
She called me that, but I don't really care because they automatically assume that if you're not 100% with them, that's the problem. They're uneducated.
Right.
But I'm gonna switch.
And I'm 100% open. Yeah.
You guys think that there is still systematic racism, or do you think that's not an excuse that can be used anymore?
I don't think there is. I don't think that anyone here can tell me something they've been denied that I would have been accepted for just based on their race. You have just as much capability as the white man next to you, the Hispanic man next to you, the black man next to you, to do anything.
So does nobody else want to contest that point or add on?
Nope.
Wait, Mason, can you speak? Mason, you've been typing a lot. Can you speak, please?
Mason, I Love Cats have been.
Apparently, she's in a loud place. She can't speak.
Okay, so why is she up here if she can't speak?
I don't know. Let me.
I don't know.
I think she left.
Don't ask her.
I'm gonna let up that girl's friend and see.
Dude, Kay is way crazier than me. You guys want to talk about a real person that genuinely has hate? Look what he says in chat. I don't think that. I think you guys should be able to have your own nations. But anyways, how am I a supremacist? Kay's a supremacist. I genuinely just want either. Anyways.
White supremacy is a fake concept.
Oh,
so you don't sound white, so I'm a little curious. What ethnicity are you?
Ooh.
And what's your nationality?
White. I just grew up in a different part.
Which one?
Okay, so you are white
The
by
South.
ethnicity. You just have a different accent due to where you grew up. Okay.
Wait, Vi, you believe that there is not as such. There's the concept of white supremacy is not a real concept. It's like a fallacy, right?
No, I don't.
I think it is a concept. I don't think the concept is true. I think each race has their own genetic advantages.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's at an advantage or disadvantage. I think
Well, I mean,
that's
black
just a
men
lie.
are on average
Black people
more
can get
athletic,
muscle faster.
especially yeah. So we have things called myostatin inhibitors, and black people on average have less. Also, people from Eastern tribes have more fast twitch muscle fibers. I mean, and that's just facts. Asian people on average are smarter. I have nothing wrong with that. That's